So staying on the topic of the Memphis Grizzlies, but kind of going towards the coach, Taylor Jenkins was dismissed as head coach of the Memphis Grizzlies on March 28th of
Conspiracy
2025.
theories.
With only 9 games remaining in the regular season, well, now it's probably about 4 or 5. The decision was made solely by general manager Zach Klayman without consulting the players at all. The firing occurred amid a challenging period for the team, marked by a significant defensive decline post All-Star break and internal challenges, including star player John Morant's disciplinary issues. Additionally, the team had lost 7 of their last 10 games, impacting their playoff position. Like we said just now, they moved to the 8th seed as well. So you guys think the organization should have waited and see how things pan out, or it was just time to go? And my other question for you guys is, will Taylor be a top coach candidate with vacancies this offseason? You can go first.
I mean, yes, I think he'll be a top. He'll be a top coach vacancy for next season. I also just think, man, like overall, like it just also shows me how messy that Ime Udoka situation was too, in the sense of like really like coming out and saying like why they got him out of there, and this one kind of feeling like it was, maybe undeserved or just went without explanation for real, which was kind of weird, just from a fan's perspective. I don't know, because some of the reports I saw was like Ja wasn't getting the ball enough, or he's had the least amount of touches he's had since being in like a Memphis Grizzly.
Yeah.
So I did see that, but I was just like, I thought for how long had it been? Like, first of all, before I say anything, like how long has he been? I guess like he's been their coach since Ja got in the league,
Yeah, I think.
or even beforehand.
Ooh,
I
I think
know
he was there. I think he was there during Mike Conley too, right?
Oh,
Because they had that one light skinned dude with the
Fizdale.
glasses. Yeah, Fizdale with the glasses.
Yeah,
but then
yeah.
I think didn't Taylor also coach them too?
I'm not sure, but either way, like they have underachieved in the sense of like, hey, you guys were the 2 seed, you lose to the Lakers. That's not a good look. But I do think as a small market team, and just knowing that overall he is a good coach, I felt like it was premature in the sense of like that I don't know if there are other coaches that replacing him make you feel better as an organization.
So
Real quick,
I looked it up. It was 20. Yeah,
his
he
rookie
came
year.
his rookie year. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it had to have been almost a star player mismatch between the coaches. I feel like that usually it's either that or some organizational thing with the front office, but I don't know.
To do it right before the playoffs started,
Which was
kind of
so weird.
wild.
It's so disrespectful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's disrespectful.
Your thoughts?
I think it's crazy. It's weird to see this happen like 2 years in a row. It's later in the season than the Milwaukee thing, but still similar enough that I don't think this is something that we had seen since maybe they did it to David Blatt, and that was in 2016. So like that is just weird to have that happen back-to-back years. I mean, to me, that's also why I don't think that they're going to do anything in the playoffs, because it really feels like kind of punting on the season, like in a way of we want to make the change now, but also, it's more about in the future than it is about this year, because I just don't think anybody could seriously feel like we fired our coach right before the end of the season and we're actually going to win something. So.
Yeah. Has that GM been there for a while too? Is he new?
Probably. I think he's been there.
Because with you saying that, it just makes me think, like, do you see with what Ja has been like faced with already, do you see a scenario where like they kind of just want to have a fresh start?
Altogether, like I would move Ja in that sense, to be honest. Ja? Yeah.
Point guard for point guard type situation? Like, what if it was like Ja for Jalen Green?
Nah, I wouldn't do that. I know Carl about to say he not in favor of the draft picks, but I'm always in favor of draft picks for star players, in my opinion. When you're tearing it down.
Yeah.
You're saying what?
Like I know your point has been like you feel like draft picks aren't all that valuable, basically.
In terms of if you're getting the star player back, yeah.
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 Okay.